Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Casterpen, and in this video we're going to go through how to get upgrades for your living ship. So at the moment this is my current living ship that I got doing the void egg stuff that you get from the what's it called, the Quicksilver companion dude. You have to get Quicksilver to buy it. It's about 3,200. And if you want to know how to get a living ship, I have made a video about that and I will put that down in the description. But today we need to work out how we actually get some upgrades for the ship, because we don't get them the normal way. We cannot get them in the anomaly with Hyperion, where he has a load of blueprints for Starship stuff, and we can't get them through the space stations or even an outlaw station either, because they do not have living ship technology. So what we need to do is, if we go in here first, actually let's have a look at the freighter, because I actually already have two. A Psychonic egg is what we need, and we need to actually open them up. So what I'm going to do is put them in my exosuit, and we're going to open one, and there it is, and open another, and we've actually got a Singularity Cortex node. And here we've got a Saline Carapace implant, a pre-grown bionic implant designed to facilitate the fusion of biotechnology or sentient starships. Use X to begin installation process. So we can put this in here. I have no idea what this does, by the way, so we're going to put it in different areas and see if it actually links up with anything. It doesn't. So what does this actually do? The carapace will allow the vessel to float, making water landings possible. There you go. So we've got the vents. We've got the water jet vents that you get in normal starships. And yeah, so now we can land on water. That's pretty cool. And then we've also got the Singularity Cortex node. That is obviously an upgrade. It's an A class there. So that's pretty good. We can evolve that. Okay, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, how do we get these upgrades, I hear you asking? Well, first of all, you need a freighter. This is my freighter. You have to have a freighter initially. And then once you've got a freighter, you can start getting frigates. And then when you can start getting frigates, you can start sending them out on missions, and you can get the Dream Aerial. And then you need to get organic frigates, and I've made two videos on how to get organic frigates. The first one is just basically how to do it, and the second one is testing how to do it. So I'll link those two down in the description as well. So if you need to know how to get a organic frigate and a living ship, look down in the description for those. What we need to do to get the upgrades here that we've got is actually send them out on missions. And as you can see here, I've got a fleet command station. This is why you need a frigate, because you need one of these. If you have one of these, you can send frigates out on missions, and if you have two of these, you can send frigates out on missions. Like, so if you only have one, you can only do one mission and send out 5 at a time. If you have two, you can do 2 missions, send out 2 sets of 5 at a time. And when they're green like this on the picture here, that means the frigate mission, or whatever it's called, has been completed. So we access the fleet command room here, fleet command online, calibrating to the Doom Tartaram. He was my second organic frigate, and as you can see, I've got 2 there. Now, I did send out Mokhtar, who's the other one. I sent him out on his own, and he didn't come back with anything. And then I sent him out with 4 different frigates, not living frigates. So there was only him and 4 normal ones. And then they bring back those 2 Psychonic eggs. Now I've sent out 2 of them with 3 others on a mission, and we're going to see what we get back. So what do we get? We get some magnetized ferrite. We got some nanites. That's quite nice. Hot ice. Got some units there. More units. Hot ice again. Sac venom. Okay. Activated indium. Units again. Nothing. Magnet gold. Units. Storage augmentation, which is quite good. Don't know what for yet. More units. Data. Okay. Ah, see, we didn't get any that time. We did not get any that time, which was quite disappointing. In the expedition. But we did get a box of precious beetles. Okay. Amazing. Yeah, that's fine. Let's leave then. So nothing came back damaged, which was quite good. So we got this. Trading. 1.1 million. So you get different things, and we got a ship augmentation here. So you get different things for your starships. Or your expeditions. You get different rewards, different things come through, and sometimes they come back with Psychonic eggs, and other times they do not. So we got a couple from the initial expedition. Now, how do you do expeditions, I hear you ask? You go up to Mr. Navigator here in your freighter sort of front bit here, whatever it's called, and we go into the expeditions, and we've got a number here, and we're going to go on a voyage of discovery. Now really what you should do is you should do the longest one, so we can do this one, industrial expedition. We'll do this instead. Let's make sure we have some tonnage in terms of fuel first. So you will need to get yourself some fuel, right? And we have some here. We will pop that. Actually, let's... we've got 4 bloody... Jesus Christ, 4 forged passports. I don't need this anymore. So how do we make this? We need trinitum, and I do have that in the other starships. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So I've been to the ship and got the trinitum we needed to make some fuel. So let's make it. Let's actually make it in the freighter here. So we need 200 dihydrogen and 200 trinitum to make one of these, which is 200 tons of fuel. So if we make 3 there, we should have enough. And what I'm going to do is go to this navigator. He's going to give me all the expeditions as we saw. And we are going to do this one. And we are going to send only, this time, the 2 organic ships. Good. And then we've got none of this yet, which I'm going to get sooner or later. And then we're going to launch the expedition. Those 2 are going to go out on the expedition. We're going to see what we get back from them later on. Now, when we got the upgrades for the starship, it said that we could evolve this. So it's an A class. So to evolve it to an S class, it's going to cost us 1,075 nanites. Now we've got 21,000, so we're going to do it. Let's evolve. There you go. Now it's an S class. Warp cell efficiency plus 100%. Hyperdrive range is an extra 222 light years. So that's great. What does it actually take? Charge equipment with chromatic metal, processed meat, or living slime. So it's worth now actually keeping living slime if you're going to use the living ship as your potential ship. Other technologies. So this is the fused organic technology. Is scream suppressor. Is this the pulse engine, I believe, and you charge this with pugnum, mordite, or dihydrogen. So I've got lots of pugnum. I haven't got that much mordite, but now it makes mordite a bit more useful. And then we've got the brain, the neural assembly itself, which you charge with oxygen, mordite, or condensed carbon. So plenty of condensed carbon there. And of course, as you can see, I've got a load of supercharged slots that I put stuff in. So it's very... Oh, look, yeah, that's a really good piece of technology. So, you know, living ships aren't for everybody. I've got one. I've never had one before. I wanted one, so I got one. I'm very happy with it, so to speak. I'm looking forward to see how it performs compared to my Sentinel ship and the other ships. And I mean, it looks quite cool, you know. When it flies, it looks good as well. Yeah, so that's how you get upgrades for your living ship, guys. Hopefully that was interesting, or at least helpful to you. Leave a like if it was. Subscribe if you want to. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.